Jonas's new and personalized helmet, which was designed in close collaboration with Visma and Jonas himself. Visma is a team partner. They are a Danish-owned building supplier, building materials supplier, and they've recently renewed the contract with the team, and they also stepped up, and they're now Jonas's personal helmet sponsor. So you're the first to see it actually live. Tomorrow he will race it for the first time, and we'll publish a press release after the press conference. But you have the honor of seeing it first.
Of the breaking news.
Yes, yes. So next to Wout, now also Jonas has his own helmet. So I would like to kick off the press conference actually by asking Jonas, how do you feel about your own helmet?
Thank you. I think it's very special, first of all, to have a special designed helmet. Of course, it's also the Danish colors, which is nice and something that means something to me. But also having a Danish sponsor on my helmet is something that I'm really happy and proud of, and something that it's special to have for me.
And for us as well.
Yes.
Questions from the room.
Jonas, in Tour of Algarve, was there something that you learned extra, condition-wise, to Paris?
Yeah, I think we learned some things from Algarve. Of course, I mean, especially from the first uphill finish, there was something that probably didn't work out super well for me, and we tried to maybe look at what it was and see if we could make some small changes.
And what was it?
Yeah, I think you'll see tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow on the flat stage.
Yeah, you will see.
Do you remember the last time you were here in Paris and you
I do.
finished
Third, yeah.
Do you have some lessons for today about that race, or is too far and everything has changed?
No, I still remember everything from back then, and a lot of memories from back then, good and bad, of course. I finished third. I came here back then to try to win, obviously, but then finishing third was not what I was hoping for, so I was a bit disappointed back then. But you can't win every time, and now I'm back here together with a very strong team. Me and Matteo is both the leaders here, and we will try to see if we can win it as a team.
Jonas, the fact you said we'll see tomorrow, if I had to guess, I would say that maybe something to do with your cranks. Am I getting warm with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. They might look a little bit more normal than they did.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you just talk about why you wanted this race on your program? Obviously, you've lots of different ways to approach a Tour de France. Why a stage race now and then another one in Catalonia in a few weeks?
Yeah, so of course, I think in general we've seen the last few years that stage racing really suits me as a rider and as a person, and then I want to do more stage races rather than one-day races in the spring. And then then last year I won Tirreno, and then for me the normal thing for me was to then try to go for Paris-Nice. That was my wish for this year, and that's why I'm here. But also the same for Catalonia. Wanted to try to do something a bit different in the spring than I've done in the last 3-4 years. The last 3-4 years has always been the same, with altitude, then either Paris-Nice or Tirreno, and then I've always done Basque, so I wanted to change it a bit.
Is it important for you to try to collect these? For example, Primoz Roglic supposedly has this list of 20 races that he wants to win before the end of his career, besides the big ones. Are you also in the same kind of, do you have the same mindset that you want to add apparently to your palmarès? That's really important.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, for me, it's maybe mainly about the World Tour races, that the World Tour stage races that I would like to collect as many of them as possible. It is the biggest races in the world of stage racing below the Grand Tours. So it is also the biggest races for me in the spring, and yeah, so it is something that's like, if you could win all of them is it's almost impossible, obviously, but it would be something very special.
There is also Matteo Jorgenson who likes to win and who already won Paris. Would it be too difficult with two leaders, or what's the plan for the next days?
No, I think in general we showed that we are good with more leaders as well, and hopefully here as well. I have a really good relation with Matteo, and the thing is, I'm also happy if he wins the race. It's not like I'm just so selfish that I say that I only want to win and I don't care about anyone else. I'm also happy when he wins, and I'm also happy to sacrifice myself when he's in the position to win, or when he's the strongest one and has the biggest opportunity to win. And also the other way around. He's the same, of course.
Maybe besides Matteo, who do you see as your main opponents for the race?
I don't see Matteo as an opponent, but I would say there's quite a few actually. UAE, they have in general a really strong team. Then Bora as well. Romain Bardet is here. He was strong in Algarve. Of course, he crashed. It's hard to say. Okay. I saw him on the. Okay, then take that out. He's not here. Then now I lost it a bit, but at least it's a very strong field here, and yeah, I would say especially UAE and Bora, they are also really good for the team time trial. So yeah, we have to look there, I would say.
How do you see your current shape compared to maybe we were last year at the same time?
I think actually my shape is pretty good. Obviously I didn't go to altitude, so I still think that I can be better than I am now. I don't think I'm in my top shape, but I'm also not in a bad shape. So yeah, I also hope that maybe I gained a little bit from Algarve to be even better than I was there. To be honest, I was already super good in the time trial there, but if I could take another step, I would be very happy.
What did you do from Algarve? Just home and training?
Yeah, just home and training, and try to first of all recover a bit from Algarve, and then try to do some good trainings and do some work there.
What about your team in Algarve? There was also the lesson that your teammates were not in the best shape they could have. What do you think about your team today? Of course, you're not going to say they are all in terrible shape. But what do you think about the guys around you for Paris?
Yeah, I think it's actually a very, very strong team. In general on the flat, but also uphill, I think we have a good team. I think they can surprise. I think in general also with me and Matteo both being the leader, we always have one guy who can jump with the group, where in Algarve I was left a bit more alone there, and I was put in a difficult situation where now we can put other people in a difficult situation instead.
Last year it seems that you have big gap against your opponents for the GC. Do you think you have the same gap today? The thing you can say to Almeida is less, it's really bad against me, but do you think you have the same gap today than 1 year ago, like in Chile?
I think it seemed like Almeida stepped up compared to last year, to be honest, how it was in Algarve. So it looks like he became stronger, which is also normal in cycling, obviously, but at least I hope also that my level is increasing as well, and of course now I wasn't on altitude, so it might be, yeah, how do you say it? Maybe he's better, but it could also be that I'm better than last year. We hope so, of course, but I need to get better, obviously, if I want to try to win the Tour de France.